Hello everyone, greetings of the day. This is your commentator for today, Shayan Tushingupta. Welcome back to another game in the Sikkim Women's Super League. Now, this promises to be an absolute crackerjack of a game as Yangtam FC lock horns with WDFA. Let me quickly give you a little background of what has transpired between the two teams in this tournament so far. Yangtam FC are coming on the back of a 2-5 loss against Dentham FC. On the other hand, the other team, WDFA, are coming on the back of a heavy loss at the hands of Southern Girls Namchi. Now, both the two teams have a solid chance of staging a comeback and have got a solid chance of shrugging off the cloak of meek inferiority. On your screen, as you can see, Yangtam FC, a team performing their drills, performing their practice sessions ahead of the game. It's very important for both the teams to undergo their practice sessions in order to avoid any kind of an injury. And of course, we're playing at this beautiful Palzor Stadium in Gangtok, Sikkim, which is of course the capital of this picturesque state of Sikkim. The Palzor Stadium is one of the most iconic stadiums of Northeast India. And on your screen, as you can see, the other team, WD Western District FA team is practicing presently. Remember, they're coming on the back of a 0-18 loss at the hands of Southern Girls Namchi. Absolutely crushed past them. So now they've got an excellent opportunity to stage a comeback. Beautiful visuals coming live only on the Pavilion TV application. Of course, you can watch all the matches, the live streaming on YouTube on the Pavilion TV channel. Remember to subscribe, to hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. Now the referees coming into the ground. We will be having an absolute crackerjack of a game. As you can see, the referee for today is Pranish Mangar, and of course the assistant referee 1, Aditya Rai, and the assistant referee 2, Probin Chetri. And of course the fourth official for today is Bandhana Limbu. We quickly take a look at the lineup of both the two sides. Yangtam FC, of course, skippered by Prekila Tamang. The talismanic player of Yangtam FC, of course, between the sticks will be Vishnu Chetri. On the other hand, for WDFA, Kamala Chetri will be between the sticks for WDFA, and their captain Sapna Limbu. And watch out for the likes of Pritika Chetri, Shushma Subbo, and Suraksha Subba. All these players would be hoping that they punch above their weight and win this game, because this is a must-win game in the Sikkim Women's Super League. Remember that the two sides are playing at the Palzor Stadium, and like I mentioned a while back, remember you can watch it only on the Pavilion TV YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to it, and there you can see the two teams making way to the ground, upholding the spirit of football. Remember, today is National Sports Day. Let's uphold the spirit of National Sports Day, embrace the spirit, and let us help it improve our mental, social, and physical well-being itself. The two sides progressing to the ground. On your left, of course, is Yangtam, and on your right, as you can see in their traditional red kit, is WDFA. WDFA was steamrolled past in the previous game, 18-0. It was an absolute thumping, but now they have a chance to shrug off the cloak of meek inferiority. They're playing at the Palzor Stadium in Sikkim. Handshakes galore as we kick off proceedings at this picturesque ground, which is nestled between hills. It's extremely chilly and cold today, but that does not deter the spirit of these young girls who are playing. Most of them are localites over here. We'll quickly have the toss. Of course, the two skippers. Before that, you can see the visuals. The FIFA flag is being upholded. And now, the chief guests for today proceed. Our chief guest for today is Ms. Chingapash, who is the additional director cum CEO, the education department, and of course our guest of honor for today, Ms. Mala Durji Jigdal, who's the principal of Modern SEC School. to some formidable names who have made way to the Palzor Stadium and have made their presence felt at the ongoing game of the Sikkim Women's Super League. And our special guest for today, of course, is Miss Chimi Bhutia, who is the Joint Director of the Educational Department of Sikkim. Now, their presence will certainly boost the morale and the confidence levels of the two teams. As you can see, smiles all across as they are greeted by the chief guest. This is a big moment for both the teams because they're playing in front of such esteemed dignitaries and such esteemed guests of honor. Now, this is a big moment for both the teams and a big moment for the referees as well. Of course, our chief guests for today, distinguished names in this field. Like I was mentioning, our referee for today is Pranish Mangar. Assistant referee 1 will be in the lines, of course, is Aditya Gai and Probin Chetri. And our fourth official for today is Bandhana Limbu. And match commissioner, Nima Diki Bhutia. Final picture of the two sides in this Sikkim Women's Super League, live only on the Pavilion TV application. Now the picture we all were waiting for. What a beautiful and iconic stadium, Palzor. It recently hosted the Sikkim Men's League as well, where of course the Sikkim Police 11 were crowned champions in an absolute enticing and thrilling encounter in the final. A lot of drama that took place, and of course our referees and our assistant referees today. Now we will be starting the game very soon. If you want to share the match with all your friends, then do so in the Pavilion TV application only on YouTube. You can watch it. And trust me, it promises to be an absolute action-packed, high-octane, and of course, a high-voltage game. Referees, the final pictures, of course, on your left is Gangtok FC. And on your right, of course, is WDFA in their traditional red attire. WDFA coming on the back of a heavy loss, but now they have a good chance of proving their mettle, of punching above their weight and winning this encounter. Final pictures before we kickstart proceedings. As you can see, the WFA coach just giving them final pieces of advice. This is a big moment for them. Big moment for both the teams. In fact, their coaches, their captains, all of them. Luza Gurung, the coach of WDFA, just shouting in words of confidence, shouting in words of motivation to their side before the game. Of course, the manager Siddharth Chetri. The captain Sapna Limbu of WDFA. What is the kind of strategy she adopts? What is the kind of strategy she adopts as the two sides make way to the ground and play this game? The referees today, of course, highly distinguished name. Let me tell you a little bit about the Palzor Stadium. It's such a beautiful stadium in Gangtok. It has got a capacity of around 30,000 people. It was established way back in 1943 and comes under the jurisdiction of course, the Sikkim Football Association, SFA, Sikkim Football Association. And now, this is, of course, Dentam FC. They are here to cheer the other two teams and just to see and understand their strategy so that they can adopt it in the next game. Remember, Dentam FC had defeated Gangtok FC in the previous game, 5-2. And now the two skippers, of course, on your left is Sapna Limbu and on your right is the captain of Gangtok. Gangtok has won the toss. They've chosen side. WDFA will be starting from. It's a beautiful day to play a football, chilly weather. We can expect a good football, a good brand of football being played in this stadium, at the Palzor Stadium. And a quick heartening moment. Like I was mentioning about the Palzor Stadium, it's the home ground of the Royal United Sikkim FC, the Denzong Boys FC, of course. It's a beautiful stadium. Just checking the net. There was a recent upgradation of the Palzor Stadium, where a VIP lounge, a brilliant media center, indoor hall, a physiotherapy center, and a turf football field has been established. With the Sikkim government joining hands with the Sikkim Football Association in making sure that the Palzor Stadium has an international repute and just sets the benchmark for all the other stadiums so that they can follow suit. Yangtam FC, firm favorites. They are strong on the paper, but remember, football is not played on paper, it's played on the field, and on any given day, anything can happen if WDFA can hold on to their ground, and they can have an exciting game today. Yes, it was a big blow when they had lost 18-0 in the previous game against Southern Girls Namchi, but this is a fresh game and a fresh opportunity for both the sides. It's going to be Hangma Subba, who's at the center. Hangma, with the pushback, she is ready. And off we go at the Palzor Stadium. We kickstart proceedings in this encounter of the Sikkim Women's Super League. Two teams, of course, now. Yumtang right away on the charge from the left flank. Tried for the through ball, but beautifully intercepted. Now a quick throw in by Yumtang. Yumtang with that quick throw in, looking for options. Try to give that through ball, but of course intercepted well. Now, can she keep it? Yes, she does. Looking for options. It's WDFA. Was still now from the left flank, gets a little bit of an open space. Now couldn't really get that ball across. Good control on that occasion by WDFA. Now they are on the move. They're tearing forward on the counter, but beautifully defended. This is absolutely sensational. Sensational work. Now on the move, you're tearing forward on the counter. It's Nim Tamang who had the ball. Gentle pass in the midfield. You have to be a little creative in the midfield. Tamang one. Now gives it forward. Good control on that occasion. Busnet, but loses the ball. There you can see they're struggling with possession. WDFA. The gulf between the two sides is clearly visible at the moment. With the gentle push. Now on the counter. This is looking good. Prakila, the captain, from the edge of the penalty box, tried taking that shot. Prakila Tamang, the captain of Yamtang. She'd taken that shot, of course. On your screen, Prakila Tamang. Look at her eyes. Firm as always. Oozing with determination. Oozing with grit. Now, the first set piece. First chance to score the goal. And to break the deadlock. Referee blows the whistle. Whips in that looping cross. But couldn't really get enough purchase from that cross, of course. Once again, Yamtang on the move. Now that's a nutmeg. Now from the left flank, Tamang 2 loses possession, couldn't really keep the ball. Cleared away by WDFA. Good clearance on that occasion on your screen. WDFA knowing exactly how they should proceed. Now that's a quick throw in. Renuka Chetri it was. Loses out possession. As you can see, the gulf between the two sides is clearly visible. Most of the action been taking place on the half of Yangtam FC. Chetri. Now, once again, looking for options. Now loses out the possession. Brilliant defensive skills there. Isha Sharma now gives the grounded pass to Tamang 1. Tamang 1 with the through ball and loses out possession in the last moment. Now on the move, can they keep possession? They have to be a little creative, and there you can see couldn't really execute that pass. Loses out the possession in the midfield, a couple of touches, and now marching forward here. Tamang 2 loses possession. But the moment they're gaining back possession, WDFA, they're not being able to hold on to that possession. Now that is something that they have to do better. Inside the penalty box, can they take that shot? Just puts it wide. Prakila Tamang, the captain. First touch should have been a bit smoother. There you can see, gave that gentle pass. Prakila Tamang took that shot in the very fast touch, and she puts it wide. Targeted the far post, but it couldn't really keep the ball into. Now once again, now this time intercepted well. Now that's a good turn. Slaps it forward. Good chest trap, not quite yet. Now in the defensive department, Gangtok. They're looking for options. Delivers that ball beautifully. Jersey number 12. Now they lose out possession. WDFA's jersey number 11 now with the gentle tap in. The gentle push once again. Yamtang in the midfield now. Slaps it forward. She's looking for options here. Gives that gentle push towards the left. There's no man marking. That is a good use of the feet. Brilliant footwork by Abhishta Basnet. Once again takes that shot, but just puts it wide. She apologizes to her teammates right away. Good brand of football, attacking brand of football being displayed by Gangtok FC. And now it's going to be jersey number 6, Sapana Limbu, the captain of WDFA, who took that shot. And once again, Tamang won. She's got an option on her left. Now loses out possession. Now on the counter, can she do something? No. Loses out possession once again with that gentle push forward. Slaps it across. Good control on that occasion. Marching forward here in the midfield. Now can she do something here? Can she conjure magic? Collected well by the goalkeeper of WDFA, Kamala Chetri. Kamala Chetri kicks it away. Couple of touches. Marching forward here. Marching forward. Beautifully cleared away by Lepcha on your screen. Almith Lepcha today. She in the defensive department. She is going to play a pivotal role in the defense. Now that's a quick throw in. Now that's good control on that occasion. Gives that gentle push forward. Now look at the amount of open space they have. There is no pressing from the opposition team, and this is something which really needs to be addressed early on in the game, because if they are to stop this barrage of attacks that is coming from the footwork of Gangtok FC, then they have to press hard and they have to display a lot more intent. Now, like I was mentioning about the gulf between the two sides, most of it is because of the lack of intent. Now, if the intent is on point, then WDFA can really punch above their weight and expect that this is a crackerjack of a match. Now, a couple of touches. Ball goes outside the sideline. Last touch, of course, was coming from the blue t-shirt players, that is Gangtok FC. Sharma it was. Now a quick throw in, takes that long throw in to maximize, but there was no direction on that. Now control once again, it's with the Bhutia. Now she's looking for options, gave that grounded pass forward but couldn't really keep it with her. There you can see once again wins back the possession with the gentle push, pushes it forward. Now good control that occasion by WDFA, but she's won back possession. Brilliant. Abhishta, beg your pardon, pushes it forward but intercepted beautifully by the defensive department, but fails to spray it down the center. Now WDFA, they have to play the long ball really well. Now the long ball strategy hasn't really worked for them. There you can see she delivered the pass but couldn't really execute it with perfection. Couple of touches, some slick passing. Now from the left wing, battling down the wing Now she's looking for options. Takes that left-footed shot, but intercepted beautifully by WDFA. In their blood red strip, they're looking good in their football prowess. Now took that wayward shot, and the ball goes outside the goal line. Not understanding the thought process behind that shot, of course. WDFA have to do a tad better. They have to do a tad better than what they are doing already. Now, Tamang 1 gives it to Anjila. Anjila now on the right flank. She plays that push, cleared away from the midfield. She should have taken control of the ball, should have just given it to someone else. Now, all the players of these two teams, as you can see, who are playing the Sikkim Women's Super League, are pretty young. Now, it's really good to see that young footballers are partaking in such a competitive football tournament. They're going to learn so much in this process, and today is National Sports Day as well. Now, in the National Sports Day, which is of course the birthday of one of the legendary former hockey players, Major Dhyan Chand, it's commemorated on National Sports Day. Now let us embrace the spirit of National Sports Day, embrace the spirit of sports. Let's all play sports, not just for physical benefits but also for mental and social well-being. Now, WHO, apex body of the health organization, says that the definition of health is not exactly, lack of physical ailments. It's also social and mental well-being. And if you play sports, your mental health remains on point. And I'm sure that all the players of the Sikkim Women's Super League would agree with me, as they love football, as they have an affinity. Now they have intercepted the ball, WDFA. Now the first solid chance for them to do something special. Couldn't really deliver that pass on point. 10 minutes up on the clock, 25 minutes before the final whistle blows of the first half. Remember, the halves are not 45 minutes, they are 35 minutes. Gives it to the goalkeeper. Now is it a corner? Yes, it is. The first set piece for WDFA, and the first chance for them to make an inroad into this game. Let's see how things pan out for them in this match now. They've got a solid opportunity from doing something special from that corner. Remember that through this corner they have a solid chance. Now once again on the counter, intercepted beautifully once again. WDFA. Can they clear it away? Yes, they clear it away. Pushed outside the sideline. Takes that shot, and it is the first goal. Little bit of flip up from the goalkeeper. He really should have stopped it, but nevertheless, it is a brilliant goal by none other than the captain of Gangtok FC, Prekila Tamang, who scores the first goal. There you can see inside the penalty box. Takes a left-footed shot, not a lot of power, but the goalkeeper failed to stop that incoming threat, and Prekila Tamang draws first blood for Gangtok FC. The first goal coming from the foot of Prekila Tamang. She's also the captain, and they have scored in the 12th minute of the game. That's a beautiful goal. Didn't have a lot of power, but had the direction, and then a little bit of a flip up from the WDFA goalkeeper Kamala Chetri. Now boy, she has to do a little better than that. If they are to win this game, then they have to do a tad better. Now from the left flank, they're marching forward, they're battling down the wings, they're looking for a lot of options. Now pushes it forward. Look at the amount of space she has on the left. Now this can look lethal. Now a couple of touches, but that forward through ball couldn't really reach to the other Yamtang player. Now, Abhishta Basnet had a lot of open space, but Prakila Tamang, the captain, couldn't really reach through to that forward push. But nevertheless, Yamtang looking in firm control. WDFA staring down the barrel at the moment. They have to conjure magic. They have to do something special here if they are to pose as a threat to Yamtang. Now this time the defenders do well, but couldn't really spray that pass on the counter once again. Is Yamtang good use of the feet, but loses out possession. Now in the midfield, she's looking for options here. 15 minutes, 14 minutes up on the clock. I beg your pardon. Pushes it forward, but the defender of Yamtang, jersey number 7, of course, Almit Lepcha, and that's good use of the feet. Give it to Tamang 1. Tamang 1 gives it on the left flank. Tamang 2 it is, jersey number 18, Tamang 2. She's looking for options, gives that pass towards the left. Now she's got an open space at the edge of the penalty box. What can she do here? Gives that pass, couple of touches, gives that back heel. Now is she going to take that pile driver? Not quite yet. Gives it. They're trying to gain back possession. They're 1-0 up on the score line. Now from the 12, Prakila Tamang, the captain, gets past the first line of defense. Back to Prakila. She whips in that cross. There it was. Jersey number 10, Abhishta, who tried with that deft header. But this time Chetri makes no mistake in the goal line. There you can see the scoreline 1-0. Remember, you can watch the live action only on the Pavilion TV application on YouTube. Make sure to comment, do subscribe to the channel so that you never miss an update. So you saw there was a beautiful promo video that was made, just promoting the spirit of football, promoting the culture of football in this beautiful state of Sikkim. Sikkim has produced so many talented footballers to Indian football. Some of the players are making strides in international football as well, in Indian football. Now they have a chance to carve their niche, and this is a good opportunity for both the teams to come under the radar of the selectors. The likes of Bhaichung Bhutia, the likes of Vijendra Rai, the likes of Komal Thatal, Sanju Pradhan, all hail from Sikkim. All of them are legendary footballers who have plied their trade for different clubs across India. Bhaichung Bhutia, legendary captain of the Indian football team, former captain of course. He hails from Sikkim as well. Now in the midfield, and they came back possession now from the left flank. This is looking promising. Another attack, but like they say, the commentators jinx, commentators curse. The moment I said an attacking and a good opportunity, they lose out possession. On your screen, jersey number 4, of course, of WDFA, Nunam Subba. A couple of touches, gives it behind. No, a couple of touches. Takes the left-footed shot, a pile driver, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Kamala Chetri. That's an easy one. Easy regulation catch. Even I can catch that one. Now in the midfield, they're looking for options. Give that gentle push. Once again, possession largely being dominated by the women in blue, Yamtang FC. Displaying skill, displaying an attacking prowess. Now in the defensive lineup, little bit of a fumble from the defender, but lucky to have not been that bad. Now clears it away beautifully. This time, Yamtang, Isha Sharma, is really good in the defensive midfield region on the right flank. Now Tamang 1 gives that gentle push forward. They're looking for options. Plays it forward now, gets a little bit of an open space, not quite yet. Offside. Kamala Chetri once again. Seems like he made a mistake. Once again, marching forward here. Jersey number 15, Angela, WDFA. Can they get that through ball well? Trying to march forward with that ball in the midfield, loses out possession in the midfield once again. How many times have we seen this? WDFA losing out possession now, gets that brilliant through ball, but offside immediately flashed. Prakila Tamang would be a tad disappointed. She could not get an opportunity to score that goal. She looks so lethal, she's already scored that first goal. The captain leading from the front there, you can see the reserve bench of Prakila Tamang's side, and the coach, he would be a happy man today. The coach Durga Subba on your right. Flashes the ball down the center. Now on the move. But lacking control and lacking accuracy, WDFA. And the defenders are on song of Gangtok FC. The goalkeeper of Gangtok FC today, Vishnu Chetri, she hasn't been that busy today because her strikers, her midfielders are doing the job. So are her defenders, keeping her absolutely idle today. That is what you want as a goalkeeper. Remember, for those of you who are just joining in, the story of the game 1-0. Gangtok FC's captain Prakila Tamang had scored the goal. It was a good left-footed shot from her, and then a little bit of a flip-up from the goalkeeper of WDFA, Kamla Chetri, resulted in Gangtok taking the lead early on in the match. 20 minutes up on the clock, 15 minutes left for the first half. Gangtok looking in firm control. Now gets a little bit of open space. This should be the second goal. Takes that shot, not quite yet. Gentle push. Waits it past the goalkeeper in supreme fashion. And guess what? Just in a few minutes, the women in blue who take the lead this time didn't quite try too hard. Just taps it past the goalkeeper. This time it's Abhishta Basnet who scores the second goal, one-on-one with the keeper, and simply taps it past the goalkeeper. And WDFA 0-2 already, 21 minutes up on the clock. They have a mountain to climb. They have steep mountains to climb, similar to the mountains in Sikkim. Can they do something special? Second goal, of course, being scored by Abhishta Basnet. Calm as a cucumber. Didn't try things too hard. Now takes that shot from a distance. Prakilata. First touch should have been a tad smoother for jersey number 11. Anisha. Now the threat is still not over. This time cleared away with that grounded pass. But of course, once again, takes that shot, that pile driver from a distance. It was Angela Bhutia, but stayed to the hands of the goalkeeper, Kamla Chetri. Kamla Chetri, of course, hasn't had a good game so far. Didn't have a good game now. On the move here, can they take that distance? Shot! Takes that shot! Little bit of a flip up. But on the deflection, it was the defender. Tamang one and takes that pile driver from a distance, from close range. Couldn't really keep it on target. Now, how costly is that going to be? A couple of touches, and on the second touch, couldn't really keep it on target. He puts it wide. Things looking a little bleak at the moment in this Sikkim Women's Super League game. For WDFA, they have to do a little better. They have to make sure that they win this game. WDFA, of course, presently in the back seat of this match. But in football, it's all about an opportunity, and things can turn on its head. Now on the move here in the midfield. Clears it away, the goalkeeper. Now, marching forward from the left flank. Couple of touches, looking for that open space. Of course, Tamang 2 it was. And now on the counter attack, can they tear forward on the counter? They have to steam forward from here. This time, it's jersey number 8 in the defensive lineup. Tamang 1. Gives that push. Looking for options. Give that backward push, of course. This time it's Tamang 1. Gives that pass to Almit Lepcha in the midfield. You have to be a little creative. You have to display creativity in order to win this game. It's that shot now. One-on-one with the keeper. But the keeper Kamla Chetri plays it away. Beautiful clearance out there. Stops that third opportunity to score. Of course, the second goal was scored by Abhishta Basnet a couple of minutes back. The first touch! This time Prakila Tamang. Does she go down? Yes, she does. And so does Kamla Chetri of WDFA. I think she's just hurt her ankle. That process. Now, this time they have to get it out of their defensive third. Pushes it forward. Couple of touches. Marching forward here from the right flank inside the penalty box now. Prakila Tamang, couple of touches now. Can they take that shot? They have to. Off the bar. This was a good chance nevertheless for them. 25 minutes up on the clock. Just about 10 minutes left before we break for the first half. Now that forward push. Prakila Tamang takes that shot from a distance, but straight into the hands of Kamala Chetri. Prakila Tamang has to be a little smarter. She has to gain back possession, and then she has to take that shot. Of course, remember you can watch all the live coverage only on the Pavilion TV YouTube channel. Pavilion TV, of course, has done a brilliant job in the live telecast of firstly the Sikkim's men's league and then the Sikkim women's Super League, which is taking place at this picturesque Palzor stadium. And on your screen, the graphic, as you can see, of Pavilion TV. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. There's also a series called Know Your Heroes, where you get a detailed analysis of all the players who are playing in the tournament. Remember, the women in blue presently, Gangtok FC, they're coming on the back of 2-5 loss against Dentam FC, and just a while back you saw the visuals of Dentam FC. We're watching the game from the stands, just analyzing their opponent's strategies, and that is the good sign. It was an off day for them. They really could have enjoyed the off day. They could have gone out, explored the city, done something which they love doing, but no, they came to the stadium. It's because of their unending and their unconditional love for football. This is something which a lot of teams I have seen when they have off days, they don't go about, doing things which normally other people would do. If we have an off day, we go for a movie, we watch some Netflix show, or we enjoy some food. But now they are coming into the ground and they are enjoying football. And now that's a quick substitution. WDFA, jersey number 13, makes way for jersey number 9, of course. This time we have Alina Subba, who replaces Priya Tamang. A change of strategy from their coach Luza Gurung, trying to just make sure that things fall back into their place. And the ball goes outside, sidelines. Now, marching forward from the right flank, gives that gentle push forward, couple of touches. Now, once again, it's WDFA. Made a quick substitution now, loses out possession in the midfield. Now, in that same area, they've lost out possession 3 times so far. That is something which they really have to do better. Now, the team that dominates in the midfield essentially wins the game. Now, can the goalkeeper clear it away? Kamala Chetri, she does. It's not a corner, it's a quick throw in. Good work from Kamala Chetri. She knew there was a player just behind her. And the quick throw in from the left flank. Trying to work the ball into their aggressive third, takes that shot from a distance. Kamala Chetri on the rebound, clears it away. Beautiful clearance there by the defender now on the right flank. What can she do? She's to display a little bit of creativity down the right wing. Couple of touches. Another nutmeg. This is the second consecutive nutmeg. A couple of touches. Prekila Tamang. And that's a beautiful goal. Would you believe it? Took that aerial shot. Prekila Tamang scores a brace. What a beautiful goal that is. Absolutely sensational goal. There you can see a couple of touches on the second touch. Chips it past Kamala Chetri, displaying her skills. She scored the first goal and now the third goal. Prekila Tamang, the captain, leading from the front. There's a reason why she's been appointed as the captain of the side, and you can understand why. Now a couple of touches. Young Tam. Ball goes outside the sidelines. Now a quick throw in. With that gentle push behind and marching forward. Once again, it's Young Tam FC. With that gentle push, of course. Looking for options. The gentle push now gets a little bit of an open space. But can she whip in that cross? Cleared away exceptionally. Quick throw in from Yamtang. But cleared away, not still out of the mouth of danger. Takes that pile driver, but couldn't really get that shot on point. WDFA on the counter now. Just about 3 minutes left on the clock before the halftime whistle blows. Loses out possession just in their attacking field. Plays that through ball straight into the hands of Kamala Chetri. Couple of touches. Now, an indirect free kick. Going to be taken by jersey number 15, of course. Anjila Bhutia. Let's see what Bhutia can do. Slaps it forward. Lack of control on that occasion. Now, trying to march forward here from the right flank. Plays that beautiful ball. Now a good chance to score the first goal. And would you believe it? An absolute golden opportunity gone down the drain. She's absolutely livid with herself. You wouldn't have gotten a simpler opportunity than that. It's just number 12, of course, of WDFA. Sonia is livid with herself. An open goal. She couldn't really get past the goalkeeper on that occasion. Is it behind? Story of the game so far 3-0 in favor of Yangtam FC. Now the West District Football Association, Gyalsing, they have to punch above their weight. Offside signaled. Prekila Tamang had just crossed the final line of defense on your screen. Prekila Tamang, the captain. If you're wondering where to watch the live streaming of this game, then you can watch it only on the Pavilion TV channel on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because you're going to get a lot of enticing football content. Presently, you are live. There's a live chat section as well. You can drop down your views on the telecast, on the production, on the commentary, on the brand of football which is being played between the two sides. And another substitution at the brink of halftime. Time jersey number 6 of Yamtang makes way for jersey number 11. Anisha Manger replaces Sunita Chetri. Clears it away. Now WDFA steaming forward. Now a chance, but beautiful work by the goalkeeper. Saves in what could have been a sure shot goal. This is absolutely top-notch work from the goalkeeper. 2 minutes of added time. Goalkeeper Bishnu Chetri simply punching her weight over to the goal, but it's a corner and another chance for WDFA to score a goal. Good from that cross, good header clearance now. Can they tear forward on the counter? No, once again WDFA on the ball. Yangtam now steaming forward on the counter. Intercepted by WDFA. Yalsing. A couple of substitutions from both the sides. Now quick throw in. Now marching forward here, she's looking for options. She's got a few options on her left flank. Now gets past the first line of defense, gives that gentle push, that good through ball. Now a solid chance, and once again, third opportunity in a row missed by WDFA. This is simply not acceptable. This time it's the captain Sapna Limbu squanders that opportunity, and in that process injures herself as well. Sapna Limbu just at the brink of half time, and Vishnu Chetri and Sapna, both of them injured herself. These are the visuals you definitely don't want to see on a football field. These are definitely not the signs you want to see on a football field. There you can see it crashes on with Vishnu Chetri. The physio is rinsing. I think she's just hurt her mouth. I hope it's not that serious. We'll have a few extended seconds, of course. Really hope something not serious. You can see the coach. He would be a happy man today. Pretty proud of how things have transpired for her team. Quick drinks break, of course. As you can see, some sprays are being applied so that she does not get a lot of injuries. Now, of course, the likes of Anju Tamang and Lako Futi Bhutia, two of the most iconic women footballers from Sikkim. They are a living testament to the fact that Sikkim produces such exceptional football players. Now, Tamang one gives that gentle push on the right back. Couple of additional seconds we'll have before the first break. Angela Bhutia and the halftime whistle blows. Story of the game 3-0. Three goals have been scored by Yangtam FC. Prekila Tamang has scored a brace and Abhishta Basnet has scored the second goal. They would be pretty happy with their performance so far. But this game promises to be an absolute crackerjack of a match. We will be back shortly for the second half, but WDFA have a long mountain to climb. They have a long road ahead of them, but they have a chance to shake off the tag of cloak inferiority. They can see the replay. We had a lot of dignitaries gracing the occasion, smiles all across before the game, and then a lot of opportunities. Now, there is that first goal opportunity, Prekila Tamang, and then the first goal, a little bit of flip up from Kamala Chetri. Now, Prekila Tamang has been so beautiful in terms of her footwork, in terms of her powerful shots, in terms of her understanding of the game. And then the second goal, of course, Abhishta Basnet, that gentle push towards the goal, didn't have to try anything fancy, left footed, just taps it past the goalkeeper. Look at the smile on her face. And then it's not like WDFA played bad, they had a lot of opportunities, this time put wide. Of course, this was a good opportunity. And then the third goal coming from the footwork of Prekila Tamang. There you can see chipped it with power and with accuracy. Just proves that she takes those practice sessions really seriously. And then this was a golden opportunity for WDFA to score their first goal. As you can see, it was their captain who fell in that process as well, their captain Sapna Limpu. But thank you so much, guys, for joining in. We'll be back shortly. We're back again, live at the Palzor Stadium, only on the Pavilion TV YouTube channel. As you can see that the referees are progressing to the ground. We give a little brief idea as to what things panned out in the first half. Of course, it was an action-packed first half. There was some exciting football games. There were some exciting goals. There was a lot of drama. There was a lot of missed opportunities that took place. Of course, presently the scoreline: Yangtam FC 3, WDFA 0. Prekila Tamang, the captain of Yangtam FC, has netted a brace. She's leading the pep talk, of course, along with the likes of the other players, Abhishta Basnet, who's also scored a goal in the previous half. Now they've got a solid opportunity to seal the deal, put a nail on the coffin in this game. WDFA, before the game, I told you that they have to punch above their weight in order to match the prowess of Yangtam FC. Now they have a big task at their hand. Now they have a big opportunity to do something special, to shake off the cloak of meek inferiority. Now they've looked woeful in their defense, but now they have to somehow change the complexion and the course of the game. And off we go once again at the Palzor Stadium. It is 3-0 presently, the score line in favor of Yangtam FC, but Yangtam FC are sparkling with rhythm and rhyme. They've been sensational so far. Let's see if they can continue with that same. Now WDFA, the signs have changed. Let's see if that can change their fortunes. Now, beautiful clearance once again. Couple of touches and the ball goes outside. Linesman raises the flag immediately. Now a quick throw in. Now the throw in coming in from WDFA from the sideline. Intercepted well by the woman in blue. Gives that grounded pass. Now marching forward here. It was Anisha Manger who had come in the first half after a substitution, of course. Now from the right flank, she's looking for options in the midfield. WDFA looking a tad better than what they were in the first half. Now they've got a big opportunity in front of them to showcase their skills, to showcase their talent, and to prove their mettle. WDFA on the move here, looking for options. She's looking good on that occasion. Good turn. Can she execute the pass well? Not quite yet. Intercepted beautifully by Yangtam FC, who of course lose out possession while being on the counter this time. WDFA gives the grounded pass and the ball goes outside the sideline. Once again, not being able to keep control on the ball. Now quick throw in. Remember, the matches are taking place at the Palzor Stadium. The Sikkim Women's Super League and also the Sikkim Men's League, which took place just before the Sikkim Women's Super League, where the Sikkim Police 11 were crowned the champions, and the Palzor Stadium has gotten a capacity of 30,000 people. This showcases the love which this picturesque state has for this beautiful game of football. And remember, today is National Sports Day. National Sports Day, celebrated to commemorate the birthday of Major Dhyan Chand, one of the former legendary and talismanic hockey wizards of India. Used to conjure magic with the hockey stick, of course. And now it's celebrated all across the nation of India, giving a lot of importance to athletes to display their unwavering skills, determination and dedication on the field. Now, in the midfield, the women in blue, they're looking for a couple of opportunities. Kicks it forward. Header set up. Now running from the right flank, but this time cleared away by Kamala Chetri. Now Kamala Chetri has had a woeful tournament so far. In the previous game, she conceded 18 goals against Southern Girls Namchi, and in this game itself, she's already conceded 3 goals. A couple of blunders from her side. Some mistakes that shots from a distance, of course. The ball goes outside the sideline. Now, taking a little bit of a variation in terms of the goal kick. Kicks it away. Good control there. Couple of touches, gives that gentle push. Now, can she take that shot? But straight into the hands of the custodian, Prekila Tamang. So many of her shots has been on target. So many of her shots has been sensational. Now marching forward here. Is that grounded pass? Displaying skills, enjoying skills, of course. Now, let's see how things pan out in this half for the two sides. Of course, Yangtam FC presently, and of course you can watch all the live coverage on the Pavilion TV application on YouTube. It's live stream, so you can let your comments in the comment section below as well. Shower us with love, shower us with likes, because Pavilion TV is doing a phenomenal job in organizing this tournament, is doing a fantastic job in organizing this beautiful tournament. Now a couple of touches from the midfield, showers it towards the right. Now gets a little bit of an open space. Can she do something over here? Give the gentle push. Now this should be a goal, and it is the fourth goal. This time it's scored by jersey number 10 of Yangtam, Abhishta Basnet, who scores her second goal. They've fired another goal. They've rifled that goal past a woeful looking WDFA side. Now the second goal, of course, for Abhishta Basnet, and the fourth goal in this game. Things looking very bleak at the moment for WDFA. They have to do something now. They have to change their strategy if they are to crawl back into the game. Now from the back line, remember the Sikkim Women's Premier League is providing such a golden opportunity for so many budding women footballers. They draw inspiration from the likes of Lako Futi Bhutia, Anju Tamang, who've been sensational footballers from Sikkim, and of course the men's footballers as well. Now takes that shot from a distance, but this time straight into the hands of the custodian of WDFA, Kamala Chetri. Now Yangtam FC would be pretty happy with this performance of theirs after their 2-5 loss at the hands of Dentam FC in the previous game. And the captain Prekila Thamang has been in stupendous form. She's been so enchanting and mystical with her footwork. Now marching forward here, looking for options, gives that grounded pass, a couple of touches. Can she score her third goal? And a hat-trick comes in supreme fashion. And the fifth goal for Yangtam FC. They are in firm control. Wow. Seems like it's not awarded. It was offside and therefore it is not given as a goal. But nevertheless, the kind of attacking prowess and intent which they are showing just proves that they are here to mean business. They're here to boss the game. The long balls with which they are playing have not been quite effective, but it's the passing strategy that has won them 4 goals already. Now, a couple of touches, of course. From the right flank, what she can do, she whips in that cross. Cleared away by WDFA, but the threat is still not over. WDFA's passing game has to improve. This time, Young Tam fails to lose out possession. Now can do something magical. Couldn't really get past the midfield once again. On the counter attack, they're tearing forward on the counter attack. Now battling down the wing. Now can she whip in that cross? Gives that grounded cross. That's a lovely ball across. Could have been a lovely ball across, but of course it was intercepted by WDFA. Now header clearance once again. Threat still not over. Cleared away once again. Good clearance. Making sure that danger is out. Tawang 1 it was. Now a couple of touches. Let's see how she can break the walls of defense. Now from the left flank. Gives that grounded pass. Intercepted well by WDFA. Get a little bit of open space in the midfield. Now they have to be a little creative in the midfield. Now that's a brilliant long ball. Couple of touches. Marching forward here. This looks promising. Takes that shot off the bar. Would you believe it? Now a chance. And this goal. This time they do not falter. And the first goal from WDFA. They would breathe a sigh of relief. First time off the bar and then off the deflection. They score the goal. What a beautiful way to stage a comeback. Now let's see if they can fire a few more goals. There you can see on the bounce, good control, left-footed shot, and then a beautiful goal. Absolutely stunning. It's jersey number 6, their captain Sapna Limbu, who scores the goal and just infuses a little bit of hope into their side. The game is still not over and they still do something special. Now there's a reason why she's been made the captain. Rifled it past the goalkeeper and just made sure there was no sort of celebration from her end. That just proves that she knows that the task is not over. She knows that they still have a mountain to climb. They still have 3 more goals to score before they can relax. Now, from the right, can she keep it? Not quite yet. And the ball goes outside the sideline once again. Now a quick throw in being taken. Abhishta Bastin decides to give it to her, the player. Now back to Abhishta. Now this time jersey number 17 loses our possession. Now marching forward with that through ball, but this time it's going to be straight to Vishnu Thetri, the goalkeeper. Just conceded a goal a while back. So a dream of keeping a clean sheet has just been shattered. Nevertheless, she can still win the game. There's nothing more than winning a game because football is a team sport. I can see that the teams are getting ready for a substitution. It's going to be a quick substitution. Seems like Yangtam FC will be parking the bus, or are they going to go on an all-out aggressive mode? Only time will tell. Now loses out on that final pass. Kamala Chetri, the goalkeeper. Abhishta Basnet has scored a couple of goals today. And a quick substitution, like I was mentioning, jersey number 3, Geeta Chetri comes in. And so does jersey number 14, Minu Subba. And off goes jersey number 11, Anisha Manger, who had come in the first half. Now can they do something better now? Kicks it forward. Can they keep control? Now in the left back position, let's see what WDFA can do. And gives the grounded pass, but fails to execute that grounded pass well. Pushes it forward, and the ball goes outside the sideline once again. This time it was Tamang 1. If you're wondering where to watch the Pavilion TV channel, make sure to share it with all your friends. Make sure to share it with your friends, your family members, and enjoy this game of football, which is organized by Sikkim Football Association, which is the apex body of football in this picturesque state of Sikkim. Cleared away once again by Kamala Chetri in the midfield, looking for options. Couple of touches. If he blows the whistle immediately, seems like a player is down. Seems like she's just gotten herself a hamstring pull. As you can see that a fellow friend is just helping her out. Calf muscles, maybe just pulled a muscle there. Physio makes way to the ground, just cater to the needs of the player who is down. Three fighters. Just have gotten himself a little shoulder push, of course, at the Palzor Stadium. I've been to the stadium a couple of times, and it's in Gangtok, and such a beautiful ground this is. There are a lot of programs which take place in this stadium as well. But remember, this modern stadium, the modern facility was introduced by the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, in 2005. The then Chief Minister of Sikkim, Mr. Pawan Chamling, was also present in the inauguration. Now, Yangtam FC from the left loses out possession in the midfield. The first half we saw WDFA losing possession in the midfield, but this time Yangtam have also lost out possession. Just the 2 goals being scored in this half, one by WDFA. Look at that passing, slick passing. They're looking supercharged, takes that distance, takes that shot from a distance, but straight into the safe and secure hands of the custodian of Yangtam FC. Another substitution coming in. Jersey number 7 comes in place of jersey number 3 for WDFA, just revitalizing their strategy. Hangma Subba, substitute, given an opportunity. Less than 20 minutes left on the clock now from the midfield. She's marching forward. She's looking for a couple of options as to where she can deliver the goods. Gives that through ball, but Abhishta Basnet failed to reach towards that goal. But nevertheless, this is some good brand of football. Remember, you can watch the live telecast only on the Pavilion TV YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to it. And remember that they also produce some exciting content like Know Your Heroes, the video segment that gives you a little sneak peek of all the heroes of the Women's Super League. It's a beautiful way to capture the hearts and imaginations of all the people of Sikkim. So, sensational work by Pavilion TV. Of course, Anusha Rai was the latest person to be featured in that series. You can definitely check out that video in their YouTube channel. Now, what can she do? Cleared away beautifully. Brilliant clearance on that occasion once again. Now, marching forward here. Gives that gentle push. This time straight into the hands of Kamala Chetri, who's had a dismal game so far. She's not been at the usual best. I've seen her in a couple of practice sessions and she's not been that good in this game as compared to her practice sessions. But this honestly is a big opportunity for the girls to prove their mettle, to showcase their talent in this exceptional tournament that is going on at the Palzor Stadium in Sikkim. Pushes the ball away from their defensive third, a little bit of flip up, but just gets a little bit of an injury, and it's really good sportsmanship spirit being displayed, and Prekila Tamang is down. Wow, look at that sportsmanship spirit displayed by WDFA. This is so heartwarming to watch, and this is the beauty about sport. Let me tell you, on the National Sports Day, that it's the sportsmanship spirit, it's the spirit of embracing the game together that stands out, that floats out. This is really heartwarming to watch. Nevertheless, a free kick and a set piece and a chance to score their fifth goal. It's going to be taken by jersey number 15, of course, Angela Bhutia. Let's see if he can fire this goal past that wall, past the defensive forces. If he blows the whistle, takes that shot. Wow! Would you believe it? What a fantastic goal from the set piece. This is an absolute screamer. She's nailed that free kick towards the top right corner. What a beautiful goal by Angela Bhutia. You can watch this goal over and over again. Angela Bhutia, take a bow. Good aerial shot, good set piece. This time it seems like Prekila Tamang's squad and her side has simply put the nails on the coffin of WDFA. This screamer of a goal should definitely be the moment of this game. Stands out for me as one of the finest goals by a Yamtang player, Angela Bhutia. She's so good with the set pieces, and that is the reason why she's been given the opportunity of taking the set pieces, and she doesn't disappoint. There you can see once again she's taking the set piece corner. Now can see flash in that ball in a beautiful manner, and she let her team score that sixth goal. But that free kick was simply sensational. Now floats the ball in. Can she get that header right? Not quite yet. Cleared away. The ball is still not out of danger zone. A couple of touches. Takes that left-footed pile driver inside the penalty box. Now takes that left-footed shot. Just put wide. Abhishta Basnet on that occasion. Now marching forward. They're still not giving up. You know that the WDFA, even though they're not being able to match up to the prowess of the opposition team, they are an epitome of the never say die attitude. They're brimming with resilience. They're brimming with a lot of talent, and that is why they're being able to showcase their skills and talent in this match. Now from the left flank, what can she do? Gives that grounded pass. This time it's Abhishta Bassett. Couple of touches. Now that's a good step over. The two players fall, and now on the counter attack, can they steam forward from the left now? Battling down, it's the captain, Tapam Limbu. Now State, Vishnu Chetri, who has not been involved in the game for a very long time. That's primarily because of the excellence of her team, of her defenders and her strikers. Now gives that forward push. Cleared away by Kamala Chetri, of course. Gives that grounded pass. Gives that forward push. Brilliant interception and brilliant control on that one. Good receive. Gives that gentle push. Now looking for options here. Gives it behind. Now getting past a couple of defenders. What happened there? Why didn't the Yamtang player get near that ball? WDFA, they're lacking in confidence. Vishnu Chetri once again getting involved in the game, and it's good to see that. Although she will not be able to keep that clean sheet of hers because Sapna Limbu had scored that goal for WDFA. Pushes it forward from behind. Get a setup. Good control. Now from the midfield. Can they conjure magic? Now marching forward, gets a little bit of an open space. She not had to pull wide, gives that grounded pass, but should have given that pass a little squarer. But it's been towards the goal, and that has been the reason she falters on that occasion. Now, Abhishta Bassett takes that shot, put wide. Another substitution, jersey number 15 is replaced by Gina Rai, and of course another Abhishta Bassett, who scored 2 goals in this game, is being taken off, and Lakshmi Chetri is making way to the ground. And of course on your right is jersey number 13, Gina Rai. Lakshmi Chetri and Gina Rai make way to the ground. And Anisha Manger and Abhishta are replaced. Now Meenu, what can Meena Sibbu do? Clear away. Brilliant clearance. He scored. Chance. If he blows the whistle, whips in the cross from the right flank. Now back to Yamtang, but a good interception on that occasion by the woman in red. Grounded pass. Now it's been sensational how things have panned out in the stadium at the Palzor Stadium in Gangtok. Things were looking a little bleak at the start of the game for both the sides because they were coming on the back of losses. Of course, Yangtam FC had lost 2-5 to Dentam FC, and of course, on the other hand, WDFA Yansing from Yansing, of course, who were coming on the back of a heavy 0-8 loss at the hands of Southern Rajadamchi. It's a better performance, it's an inspiring performance, but not something that would fetch them full points from this game. Seems like since it's just about 5 minutes left of regulation time in this half and of this game, seems like Yangtam will walk away with the match. Couple of passes, slick passing, they're marching forward. He blows the whistle immediately. It's going to be a set piece. It's going to be taken by Lakshmi Chetri, who's just come into the field, but no. Jersey number 16, of course, Isha Sharma asks Lakshmi that she's going to take that set piece. Now, previously, Anjila Bhutia had scored an absolute screamer. Now, can Isha Sharma repeat the heroics? Takes that shot. Now, can that deft header come in? No, straight into the hands of the custodian. He kicks it away. It's about 4 minutes left on the clock. Now, Isha Sharma pushes the ball forward. A couple of chest traps. Now, good control on that occasion. Now, Prekila Tamang. 2 goals in this game. The other 2 goals being scored by Abhishta Basnet, who's of course gone outside at the moment. Substituted a while back by Lakshmi Chetri. Now from the left, gets a little bit of an open space. Was a tough angle and therefore couldn't really deliver the goods with perfection. Now from the edge of the penalty box, can she take that shot? Takes that shot, but header clearance from WDFA. You see a WDFA player is down with an injury. Tamang 2 on your screen. Now, couple of touches. Takes the right-footed shot straight into the hands of the opposition goalkeeper. And the player goes down. You can see the replay of how things panned out. It's just hurt her calves once again. But she's up, just like a phoenix rises from the ashes. She's up. Now it's going to be a set piece, which is going to be taken by the WDFA captain, Sapna Limbu. She's the only goal scorer for WDFA. Let's see if she can score that goal. That second goal, remember, an absolute pile driver, that exceptional goal coming in from Anjila Bhutia. Now, the referee's whistle blows once again. It's offside. When the flag goes up, it's an offside. Now they have an indirect free kick. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pushes the ball forward. Now marching forward here. Gives that gentle push. Now this looks solid from the right flank. He gets a little bit of an open space with that gentle push on the edge of the box, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Vishnu Chetri, the goalkeeper of Gangtok FC. Now a couple of passes, gives that gentle push. From the right, looking for a little bit of an open space. Isha Sharma gives that grounded pass. Now can they keep control? They still have the ball and controlling at the edge of the box now. Can they get that step over right? Not quite yet. From the left flank, she's one-on-one with the opposition player. Can they get past their defensive wall? Let's see how many minutes of added time. We have 3 minutes of added time. That's primarily because of that injury which was caused a while back. Therefore, there's that extra added 3 minutes. Ball goes outside the goal line once again. Can they kick it past their defensive third? A couple of touches. It seems like Gangtok will be walking away with the honors of this game. They've been clinical, they've been comprehensive, they've been top-notch with their performance so far. They've set a standard for themselves. Now the kind of performance they had in the previous game against Gangtok FC, it's good to see them stage a solid comeback led by their talisman skipper, of course, Prakila Tamang. 5-1 victory for them. I'll be pretty happy with their performance in this game so far. They've dominated the proceedings, they've ruled the roost. They've just made sure that the opposition doesn't stand a chance in front of their prowess. On the other hand, WDFA have a lot of work to do. Yes, they did get that solitary goal, they did get a lot of opportunities, but it's important for them to seize on to those opportunities. Otherwise, the kind of performance they are producing now, they will be crashing out of the tournament. Nevertheless, the Sikkim Women's Super League, like I've said, they have produced a lot of opportunities for teams. Now, cleared away. Now, with that throw in, the ball goes outside the sideline. Couple of touches. Marching forward here. This is looking solid. Can they get another goal? Less than 30 seconds left on the clock, but no intercepted well. I think a foul has been awarded. That's not fair in the eyes of the referee. It was jersey number 10 of WDFA. Roshni Manger. Now with that set piece, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. No, there's a little bit of a mix-up, but jersey number 14 of Gangtok failed to grab onto that opportunity. Meenu Subba. And the final whistle of the game, the story of the game, 5-1 in favor of Gangtok. They stage a solid comeback after their 2-5 loss against Gangtok FC in their previous game. What a phenomenal match we've had. This is simply stunning. Beat their captain, Prakila Tamang, Prakila Tamang and then Abhishta Basne. Both of them have scored a couple of goals, and then of course The other goal scored by Angela Bhutia. Handshakes all around. WDFA would be pretty happy with their performance. They've scored one goal. Sapna Limbu had scored that goal. What a phenomenal game. I hope you guys liked it. Now let's quickly take a look at the highlights of the entire match, of how things panned out, what exactly transpired between the two sides. They did get a few opportunities early on in the match, and there you can see the first shot. Then from the left flank, tried taking that shot. It was a good goal by the captain, and then just that soft tap in. Abhishta Basnet, number 12. Beautiful work. Now they did get a few opportunities. There you can see the pile driver, but it was put wide. And then another goal scoring opportunity, but this time it was cleared away beautifully. And then Prakila Tamang with that beautiful goal. A couple of touches, and on the second touch, he scored that goal, top right corner. That was the end of the first half. Then that gentle push. They did get a few opportunities. This was the first goal, of course, by WDFA, was scored by Sapna Limbu. And then a couple of opportunities. And then this was offside, of course. Didn't really get the opportunity to score that goal. Seemed like this would be the fifth goal. But an absolute screamer of a free kick. This off the bar. There you can see Vishnu Chetty was in a spot of bother. That goal. Beautiful work. And this free kick. Angela Bhutia, top right corner. Absolutely smashed it towards the top right corner. This was one of the finest goals in this game. And then all smiles. Final whistle being blown. We'll quickly have the presentation ceremony today. Will be over to Rahul in just a few seconds. Full time, of course. 5-1. And now over to Rahul of Pavilion Sports, who will be declaring the man of the match and the post-match presentation. So stay tuned. Do not go anywhere else. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do that, so that you can get all the live coverage and all the live telecast only on the Pavilion TV Sports. Let us know in the comment section below, how did you like the production, the live telecast, and of course the commentary. Would love to know your views. And we'll be over to Rohit shortly, who will be declaring the player of the game live from ground zero at the Palzor Stadium. Nevertheless, it was a fantastic game. I absolutely loved commentating. Story of the game, 5-1 in favor of Yangtam. Yangtam's Prakila Tamang, Abhishta Basnet, and of course Sapna Limbu had scored the goals.
Ready. Hi everybody from Pavilion. We are in Gangtok and we just concluded the stream of Gaging versus Pakyong today. It was an absolutely thrilling match. The score was 5-1 and women played really well today. There was a lot of coordination. That there was a very good battle in the first half as well. The score, as we have seen in this tournament before, it reached the roof, and we're really happy about the scoring as well. So now I would like to call the chief guest, the guest of honor, and our special guest to the stage to present the awards to the players who have played the match. So we have our chief guest, Mrs. Shirinki Chingappa, who is the additional director cum CEO of Educational Department, Government of Sikkim. And we have a guest of honor, Mrs. Mala Dorji Jigdal, who is the principal of Modern School. And we too have the special guest, Mrs. Shimi Bhutia, Joint Director, Educational Department. So, ma'am, I would like to ask you a few questions, and you too. So, how did you think the match was? Did the women play well today?
Yeah, of course they played well. It was like very exciting and thrilling. In fact, like I was just telling my friends that I think no other chief guest will scream like this. I was screaming on top of my voice. It was very, very thrilling. We really enjoyed.
Ma'am, what comments do you have for the development of women football in Sikkim and all India in general? So, do you see any scope for the betterment in the future?
Obviously, I can say that we have scope because our state government has been doing a lot of work for the upliftment of women, especially and especially in terms of education. So opportunities like this will definitely help our girls to come up to from state to national level and international level. They do have a lot of potential also. So I'm sure like matches like this will be able to harness the potential and take them forward. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I agree too. So, ma'am, I have a few questions for you as well. So, being the principal of a school, would you motivate the girls in your school to play football and represent Sikkim in the future?
Definitely. We were just thinking, like I would like to have a team of our own now. So we don't have our girls' football team. So we would like to have one because I saw the match today and they are equally as good as, yeah, no less than boys. So why not? You would like to have team in the school. Yeah, definitely, we'll encourage that.
Totally, ma'am. Even I agree with that. Even we had a school in our team, and it does wonders for the motivation. Ma'am, one last question for you. So, where do you see the girls of Sikkim? If we have matches between the states, do you think that they'll outperform other women from all the other states?
Of course, yes. The kind of match they played today, I was quite surprised. In fact, it was my first time watching girls play live. So now they are as I said earlier, no lesser than boys. So anywhere in nation, they would have a very good chance. I'm sure they'll do very well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. So now I would like to call the player of the match, Miss Abhista Pasne, to come and receive the award. Thank you, Avista. Now I would like to call Sapna Limbu from West District to come and receive the award for best goal of the match. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. So I would like the players to stay, and I would like to have some comments. So Sapna, can you come to the stage? Yeah. How do you think the match was? Did you guys play well? Do you think that?
Yes, we played well, very well. I think so.
Do you have any message for your opponents, the next matches? Anybody?
I want to wish them all the best for the match.
Thank you, Sapna. Thank you. So Abhista, I would like you to come to the stage. So, how was the match for you guys today?
It was a very good match for us because there was team communication and like we won again.
Do you think the girls are motivated and they'll do much better? They'll score more goals in the next upcoming matches?
Yes, they are motivated and they'll score more goals in next match.
All right. So, best of luck Thank you for answering questions. Thank you. So we are now concluding the post-match presentation at Gangtok. So over to you, Sayanto.
Thank you so much, Rohit. It was such a beautiful interview you've conducted. So that's full time over here. This is a beautiful game we've witnessed. Youngtam FC absolutely dominating the honors in this game. It was a 5-1 victory against WDFA. You heard from the guest of honors, you heard from the players, and you heard from Rohit. They are all excited for the upliftment of football in Sikkim. Thank you so much, guys. This was your commentator, Shayanto Shengupto, signing off for the day.